brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
We have to contain this.
대체 누가 봉인된 무덤에서 둠 슬레이어를 깨웠을까? 그 과거로 돌아가 보자. 아주 오래전 아전트2 느르 행성에서는 노비광이 다스린 센티넬과 지옥의 악마들이 전쟁 중이었다. 화마와 파괴만이 가득했던 시절, 지옥의 군단이 아전트2 느르의 첫 발을 내디뎠을 때 또 다른 이방인 하나가 그 세계를 찾아왔으니 그 어떤 악마도 그자의 분노를 피할 순 없었고 그가 지난 길은 피로 물들어 있었다. 궁지에 몰린 나이트 센티넬에게 이방인의 모습은 마치 강력한 무기와 같았고 높은 천상에서 내려다보던 신은 그 안에서 더 무언가를 보았다. 그리하여 이방인은 필멸자의 한계를 넘어선 힘과 속도를 내려받았으니 이는 신들의 의지에 얽매이는 영원한 속박의 시작이었다.
We will not leave here until the heart of Argent is found. It is close.
The Horde will tear this village to pieces, but our time is running out. Soon, the humans will summon him.
King Novi, we found their entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding, but our scans show that 3 portals were opened from inside the village.
The demons couldn't get past the barrier, so their followers are letting them in. Thera.
The transports. How much time?
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Atlands.
There's no time. Bishop Creed. We need him.
Commander. Thera, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Kalim is a mining settlement. If it falls, everything will be destroyed, including your Sentinel energy reserves.
Launch the Slayer.
Total purification targeted for the village of Kalim. 1. Release.
They're making a final push. All remaining enemy targets have been neutralized. They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer.
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
Of us. They want assurances, and so did I.
The beast is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this outsider. It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer.
All the power of hell cowering before one man. Our enemy is divided. The time is now. And the heart of Argent gives us the power to conquer the beast and crush his allies.
The Horde is yours to command. For now, Prince Azaric. I will be informing the High Council of your progress.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer. We should focus on breaking the humans first. Then resume our search.
Sire, the demons are now targeting the Sentinel's energy relay. It powers their transdimensional barrier.
Yes?
It is an energy field which prevents the demons from opening a portal into this world.
It doesn't work.
What you see now is a result of Sentinel civilians falling under the influence of demons and opening portals for them. A mere leak in the dam, sir. If the barrier were to break,
levels increasing. Slayer, prepped for launch.
It's remarkable how he can survive the power surge.
Yes. We purify his mind and leave only his hatred for the demons.
But his resistance to the Tether's influence is increasing.
A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately. Leader identified.
Established.
Dimensional barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
More Titans ahead. Support team. Deploy weaponry.
Incoming.
Approaching the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone back. That core will explode. He needs to evacuate now.
He's trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The Creed ship has disappeared from radar.
No reports from the Makers. Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
The transdimensional barrier is offline. Demonic activity is surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Return to the Sentinel barracks.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
And the heart of Argent
Is sealed in a chamber. I told you, I cannot open it. No one can.
A distress signal was sent. We've tried contacting them. No response.
I sealed it from him, but it is an artifact of immense power. Forgive me.
They're inside!
The Heart of Argent, discovered in AR-722. An artifact said to contain the soul of the last wraith. Powers and origin unknown.
Assemble the guard.
Aviary unlocked. Clear the Slayer's launch pad.
Thrusters online.
Novik, the Slayer is en route.
Assault mode engaged.
Those ships are powering the force field around the main cathedral. The demons conjured a barrier when we arrived. The coordinates to the artifact are inside the city. Mark the engines on the hell ship.
Ignite the charges.
The ships are refueling, sire. We should be ready to leave as soon as the cruisers are done loading.
Very good. Get to your ship. I thought you left for the command station. Everyone is evacuating.
So you are holding on to it?
Until we get to the location. A new vault is being built.
Then let the Slayer guard it.
If what they say is true, then this is a part of our heritage, not the Makers. Valen, are you seeing anything?
No sign of activity, sir. Maybe he didn't survive.
Demonic threat level increasing.
Should we launch the Slayer now? The Sentinels will be overrun.
Then what about us? kills us all!
It would appear that the Slayer no longer wishes to be detained here.
Shield power down to 35%.
Should we terminate his life functions?
And destroy the Conmaker's prized possession.
34.
So long as he has that tether on him.
33.
We can still have a hand in his fate.
32.
Sound the alarm! Prepare for battle!
King Novik, there is an urgent call from the Creedmaker.
Lord Novik, a large horde is headed toward your position. We are launching the Slayer now. Please send forces immediately to ensure our safety.
Thank you, Bishop Creed.
By the gods.
Engaging deflector shield.
Lord Novik, it's a massive
force. 3 legions worth.
The hangar is blockaded, sire. No one can get in or out.
The Creed ship hasn't moved outside the combat zone.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district. Khan would have him executed if he left.
Hold the line!
Hellgate's eliminated. Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage. They're inside the castle. We almost have everyone out.
No more tricks, old king.
Thera, if the tether is removed, the Makers... their directive was clear. What would you have us do?
Nothing. It can't be removed. We scanned it. It's wired to a detonator. That demon, he's after something. You saw that. We call it the Heart of Argent. Anyone who wields it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you. But the heart is incomplete. It's made up of 2 parts. The other half is a power source, and we don't know where it is.
Valen's search party is still active.
If he ever gets control of it, that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive. Unlock the Ancestral Forge.
I ask only to be heard.
Contact the Ministry.
You are stranded in this realm. There is no one left to trust. That is why you allow me to speak. Help us.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done. I'm meeting him at the forge. This site is ancient. These mines were built to harvest the raw materials of the ancestral beasts. No signs of the demons, Thera.
We won't have much time. The Ancestrals never really die. The heart endures, and we harvest the energy. Svara, nim unvec anme veseque. Svara, nim unvec anme veseque.
They're here, falling back. We'll meet you at the exit.
I can help you target her location. And the Slayers, using the tether.
Yes, that would be most useful.
No harm must come to her. She is the heart of Argent.
Then why didn't she use her sorcery against us?
The true scope of that human's power is unknown to her. The ceremony, it must take place in my world. The heart is found. Now give to me what is owed. Return our God to us.
Close the gate.
Energy level stable at 92%. Autopilot engaged. System reboot in progress. Hazard's signal is still inside.
Access denied.
Is under attack. Scramble the air units. All hands to battle stations.
Portal opening above the command station. Something massive is coming through.
We need air support. Ensign, prepare the Slayer's Dragon.
Communications are jammed. We can't reach Valen or Novik.
Keep trying.
have to drive it back into that rift.
It isn't a demon. Energy readings are all wrong.
Those tentacles are ripping the station apart. Take them out. All hell gates closed.
All tentacles have been cleared. Threat neutralized.
Wants the Creed and Thera safely returned, and they're willing to help. According to the Makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to their location. The Bishop's ministry has asked that the Slayer alone take this mission. They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the Church, but will be on alert. The entire structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
But it can't free itself.
Excessive ordnance is now required.
The Makers say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature. We're marking it on your map now.
The final safety switch is ahead, ready for release of Titan-class entity.
Once through the rift, you should pick up the Creed signal. When you find them, the Makers will guide you to an exit.
realm is sealed. Now, their strength is our own.
Alert. Unknown entity approaching.
Is too powerful. Even for you. The Sentinels know so little about themselves. She has the spirit of an ancient Sentinel god within her. A wraith who are descendants of this realm. Here, her energy becomes fully realized. And it can be harnessed. We should kill him. We'll need something more permanent. Etrigos, Zarath, Maziker.
The Creed came back, alone.
And the Slayer?
Nothing.
Get him on. Bishop Creed. Where is Thera?
The Slayer came, and there was a struggle. We should leave. Now.
Everyone out, now.
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Payment required.
my blood right, we invoke the dark powers to call upon the damned.
The Makers are still not responding. Defenses about to be breached.
I'm going back.
The outer defenses were slaughtered. Nobik's forces are surrounded.
The Creed just surrendered. He's not responding. All targets destroyed.
Ship is powering up. The Makers won't allow this. The Slayer will decide his fate.
Prince Ezric, please, help me. I could still be of service. I'm worth more to you alive than dead. I can bring you Prince Ezric. You owe your power to the Mint. Wait. Thera. Ezric is keeping her alive on his ship. If she dies, his power would die with her. I can take you to her.
It won't be ready in time, sir.
Refueling complete. Royal Atlan online.
Combat mode engaged. Siege breakers are on and online.
Slayer is tearing through the front lines.
Those Titans are protecting the siege towers.
as king, so long as you are the only one they fear. How does it feel, Slayer?
Azric's life signal is still active. It is transmitting now from the Hell Dimension.
Vera? Are you all right?
I am.
Lead Azric to the Slayer.
Draw the horde to us.
him. Avenge your god. I command the Horde. Kill me, and this war will never end.
Any word?
No one has seen him since the assault.
We are much better off with him on his own. And you, young sentinel, your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir. The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice to anyone that collaborated with them.
We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
It is time to look forward. We will always be a people of faith. But we must consider now who we will put that faith in. And I say to you, there is no better place to turn to than ourselves. This is our home, and we will stand together to the last sentinel to defend it. As we have before, as our ancestors did, as we always will. And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect to him. The people of Argentanur rest easier now, knowing he is out there.
Targets identified. Slayer, prepped for launch.
다시 현재로 돌아와 둠 슬레이어는 프레이터 전투복부터 착용한다. 그리고 누가 어떤 목적으로 자신을 깨웠는지 조사를 시작하는데
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
세미얼 헤이든 박사는 부유하고 권력 있는 뛰어난 과학자였으며 항공우주산업연합 UAC가 그를 영입한 이후 세미얼은 UAC의 경영권을 장악했다. 그 뒤 아전트 타워가 건설되었다. 그러나 아전트 타워가 건설되는 동안 세미얼은 뇌종양 사기 판정을 받게 된다. 그는 영생을 위해 아무도 시도한 적 없던 인공두뇌 전송 수술을 받게 된다.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place. He would ruin everything.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
Welcome to the UAC. Now 221 accident-free days.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
세뮤얼 헤이든 박사는 지옥 에너지를 가공한 아전트 에너지로 인류를 발전시켜왔다. 척박한 화성에 아전트 시설을 건설하고 개발하는 일은 쉽지 않았지만 세뮤얼의 제자 올리비아 피어스가 참여하고 슈퍼컴퓨터이자 최첨단 AI 베가가 탄생하게 된다. 소문에 의하면 베가의 핵은 아전트 균열 부근에서 발견된 고대의 기술로 이루어졌다고 알려져 있다.
Online.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons, it's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
I'm blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need. It's a gift. Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge. Energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
Authorization: Olivia Pierce, Alpha 402.
She has locked me out, Dr. Hayden.
All power rerouted to Argent Energy Tower.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
could not have saved them anyway.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world. You can prevent her from opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
올리비아 피어스는 아전트 시설의 생명화학 연구수장이다. 멘토 세뮤얼 헤이든 박사를 따라 화성에서 진행되는 라자로스 프로젝트에 참여했지만 몇 달 후 특수 척추 측망증 진단을 받는다. 그녀에게 주어진 선택은 두 가지. 첫째는 영원히 휠체어를 타는 것, 둘째는 아직 실험 단계인 증강 시술을 받는 것. 얼마 후 올리비아는 후자를 선택해 수술을 통해 다리에 티타늄 외골격을 달고 돌아왔다.
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary. You must stop. The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
Warning.
What
Energy
you are
contamination
destroying
detected.
is more valuable than you can possibly imagine. It is a perfect and unlimited energy resource. We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. It works. You cannot do this. If stopping our energy production is what you want, then you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square one. You have no idea what you have just done.
Olivia is still alive. I've detected her life signature at the Argent Tower. She has removed one of the accumulators from the tower base. It has a unique energy signature that we can track.
Well, that's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
언제부턴가 광기에 사로잡힌 듯 세미얼의 뜻과 달리 독단적으로 행동하는 올리비아. 그녀는 지옥의 군단을 이 세계로 불러오려고 축전지를 아전트 타워 최상층으로 가지고 갔다. 축전지를 이용해 지옥과 이 세계를 연결하는 차원 균열을 만들려는 계획이었다. 대체 무엇 때문일까?
That's an Argent accumulator she's carrying. She'll try to use it to open a portal manually into hell.
While the Argent Tower is non-functional, the connection to their dimension is still viable. We are at great risk, Dr. Hayden.
Hello, and welcome to the UAC, home of the patented Argent Energy Filtration System developed by Dr. Olivia Pierce. We are the only corporation with this technology, able to convert pure hell energy into clean, controllable Argent energy. It powers this facility.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
The accumulator's energy signature indicates that it is nearing the top of this Argent facility.
If she ruptures that accumulator near the Argent beam, she could open a portal to their world that we will never be able to close.
The road to hell is paved by Argent Energy.
This is not the end! It's only the beginning!
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll set up a portal device at the tomb. Use the light poles to mark our path.
The Argent Tower is destroyed. The portal can no longer be closed from this side. The hell energy flows from a location in their world we call the Well. But you've returned. The only flesh and blood to walk between dimensions. So there may be a way. Olivia has an artifact in her private lab that we've been studying for years. I believe you can use it to find the answers you seek. It bears your mark.
Olivia's personal laboratory is not part of the registered facilities database. Alpha-level clearance will be required to locate it. Granted.
You can access her Lazarus facility from the north sector of the Advanced Research Complex, about 80 kilometers away.
We are not advancing enough applicants, and our faith is nothing without believers. We cannot conduct our work without them.
And what kind of work is it that you're doing, Olivia? I haven't seen a report from your team in months now, have I? Can I trust that you can maintain your distance and control of the situation?
Of course. I believe in our work, but in order to make progress, we will have to make even greater sacrifices.
This isn't progress, it's madness. The board understands the peculiar nature of your work, and no one is in the dark on what those sacrifices mean to mankind. But your judgment is no longer considered sound.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Do not be alarmed by the system update. It is a prototype of our interdimensional tether, a means for me to pull you back from hell. I'm sorry for the jolt, but I didn't think you'd allow its installation voluntarily. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I have supplies in my office. This way, please. The destruction of the Argent Tower is devastating, but I am committed to helping you close the portal. All of our work and understanding of their world is derived from the inscriptions on a large stone artifact we pulled from Hell in the earliest days of the program. We call it the Helix Stone. It is our most closely guarded asset. Olivia was obsessed with it. From it, we learned how to manipulate Hell's energy, bend it to our will, take advantage of their resources. It also led us to you. The Helix Stone showed us how to harness the power of the well. I believe it will show you how to shut it down. For years, Olivia has kept the Helix in her private office in the Lazarus Labs, which is only accessible through a secure elevator from the Advanced Research Complex across the chasm. Your affinity for guns is apparent. I'm confident you'll find something useful there as well. You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
It is not a mistake that he has come into our possession. The demons prophesied his return. If he awakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission, for he is the only one who can stand against them.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to resolve any questions or concerns on the initiative to weaponize the demons. Report to the chapel at 1400 hours. Please save your word before attending.
You should not have allowed his location to be discovered. You have failed us.
It was not me. It was Samuel. He led them to his tomb. Please, we can overcome this. I promise. The gate will be opened as planned.
Looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Yes. It is located in an uncharted region of the Titan's realm, but we'll need to rupture another Argent accumulator to create the portal. The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CD-587.
You're going to have to remove it. Once you've extracted the accumulator, it will become unstable. The ruptured casing should cause a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the hell portal here on Mars.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown at any point.
은밀히 악마 숭배 의식을 행하던 올리비아. 외골격 시술로 해도 통증을 겪어온 그녀는 악마에게 영혼을 팔아서라도 나약한 육신을 벗어나 새로운 존재가 되고 싶었던 건 아닐까.
Lazarus wave at full charge, ready for activation.
This hell wave will redirect the course of mankind. On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I pulled you from that tomb in the Callinger Sanctum for this reason. I knew she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks, and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks. I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them. You will need to rip out the Argent accumulator powering the Cyber Demon. Destabilizing the core will cause a rift that will send you back to hell. Once the Crucible is in your possession, we will pull you out.
위대한 거인의 패배와 파멜의 군단들의 공포 때문에 악마 사제들은 이 지옥의 재앙 둠을 잡기 위한 함정을 설치했다. 가장 위대한 자를 처치하고도 만족할 줄을 모르는 지옥의 방랑자 둠슬레이어는 다음 재물을 찾아 방랑했다. 그리고 분노로 이성을 잃은 채 그는 미끼에 이끌렸다. 사제는 둠슬레이어가 들어간 신전을 무너뜨렸고 그를 저주받은 관에 봉인했다. 파멜의 학살의 표시가 묘지에 새겨졌으며 이는 전 지옥에 보내는 경고였다. 공포 자체인 그가 절대 해방되어서는 안 된다는 것을 알리기 위해 그는 아직 그곳에 있다. 언제나 조용히 고통을 곱씹으며.
Crucible, and with it the means to contain the power of the well. We have a plan to send you there. Vega will walk you through the process.
This is my primary operating facility. It is where I was created and where my core processing unit is maintained. It takes approximately 2.4 terawatts of power to sustain my operational capabilities, but it has been decided that we can use that power to send you to the source of the portal. I will not survive the procedure and am unable to self-terminate, so I will walk you through the process. My security systems operate on two separate neural networks that terminate in this maintenance facility. Each termination point is protected by an electrified field, but you should survive the surge.
Primary neural security network offline.
I am losing memory capabilities. Control of minimal.
Once Vega's core is destroyed, the vacuum of energy will pull you back through to hell. We have your destination set to the well's location. Now use the crucible to power it down, and the portal here on Mars will be closed permanently. They will not allow access to the well without a fight. But I'm sure that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
The process is complete.
Thank you, Vega.
베가를 파괴해서 지옥의 심장부로 갈 수 있는 포탈이 만들어졌다. 이제 우물이라고 불리는 UCA의 힘의 원천을 찾아 막아야 한다.
promised me so much.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched you work, come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we see each other again.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
We must pray now, brothers. Pray that he is watching.
Please, anyone, if you can hear me, if you're out there.
Attempting to acquire the Hell Priest signal.
Nearly 60% of our planet has been consumed by the invaders.
We have the Hell Priest signal locked in. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They fear the mark of the beast.
has been terminated. The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering continues to inspire us.
The Khan Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD. The Khan Maker is present at this gathering, but when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
How can this be? No man can pass through the gate. This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers, you will not save them from their judgment.
You go too far this time. You cannot interfere. This is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us. You cannot resist the will of the Khan Maker.
Activating the portal now.
For it was you who was meant to enforce it.
I do not have the means to locate the second Hell Priest. Your celestial locator is missing a component. We will need a replacement. The portal is activated and ready when you are.
악마의 지구 소모를 중단시키려면 지옥사제를 모두 제거해야 한다. 그런데 디아고 딜럭스의 죽음 이후 나머지 2명의 지옥사제들이 자취를 감췄다. 버림받은 센티네르 도시인 엑솔리티아로 돌아가 다른 지옥사제들의 위치를 파악해야 하는 상황.
Cannot kill the priests. You know our laws. Despite their transgressions against the Covenant, they are still of Sentinel blood. What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. It is written. It is their time to give penance. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. You are but one man. They are no longer your people to save.
motion sensors and artillery everywhere.
I told you all to leave me here. I am where I belong. Saving your people will not bring you peace, only make the burden you carry worse. And now you seek to defy the Khan Maker herself. It is your people's time now to give penance, just as it was mine. Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so will mine.
악마의 침략에 맞서 오랫동안 전쟁을 벌여온 아전트 드누르는 차원을 넘나드는 적극적 공세를 퍼부으며 가장 위대한 전사들을 지옥의 심장부로 보냈습니다. 충분한 훈련과 대비에도 불구하고 그들은 타락을 면치 못했습니다. 아전트 드누르의 고위층에 있던 이의 배신으로 인해 가장 용감한 전사들은 무너져 헬스케이프에 흩어져 버렸습니다. 그러나 단 한 명의 최후의 나이트 센티넬은 자의에 의해 지옥에 남았습니다. 아전트의 배신자 발렌주의관이 아들을 부활시켜주겠다는 약속에 요소의 무덤 열쇠를 포기한 것입니다. 악마의 환상에 사로잡힌 그는 자신의 아들이 고문받는 환영을 보았으며 계속되는 악마의 속삭임은 그를 광기에 빠뜨렸습니다. 이렇게 약해진 그는 악마의 속임수에 넘어가 자신이 평생을 바쳐 지키겠다고 맹세한 아전트 드누르를 확실한 파멸의 운명으로 이끌었습니다. 발렌은 자신의 신성 모독적인 행동 때문에 헬스케이프로 망명하기로 결정했습니다.
Find the remaining Hell Priests by activating your celestial locator. The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly saved. Your salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
Your super shotgun is nearby, a relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location. extraction successfully. You are now in control of the Revenant drone. You may use it to reclaim your property.
Was it not the Slayer who brought the demons to us? The Con Maker has you to thank for the gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering. Thought you would appreciate the sentry I chose. The great Argadon hunters from the Telos realm, though long thought to be extinct, created to hunt only the Slayer and his Night Sentinels during the Unholy Crusades. Some improvements on their design have been made. Enjoy what is undoubtedly my finest work. Does he not seek enhanced power? Gifts to aid him in his noble conquest, perhaps in return for my...
Our system is being corrupted.
This game has gone far enough.
I will have her transmission removed in a moment.
Despite the loss of the priests, Earth will fall, and my people will survive. I will answer the humans' prayers, reward those that believe.
This hub was of Maker design. She knows the systems well.
The final priest will be moved to a more discreet location, so our work can continue without further disruption.
The third Hell Priest signal is no longer visible to us. There is a 41.3% increase of demonic activity at the nexus of the initial invasion. That is the largest gore nest on Earth. I will set the portal coordinates for the super gore nest now.
Please remain calm. You may notice a slight change in the environment. Fear not. It's all part of the plan.
The Super Gore Nest location is nearby. This is the site where the invasion began, the oldest and most corrupted location on the planet. The Ark fought hard, but they were eventually driven out by the demons. This is the heart of the nest. It has taken root in this facility's main power generator. Reactivating the generator will destroy the nest.
Don't be afraid. Once your soul has been consumed, your fear will cease to exist. The UAC, bridging the gap between humanity and the mortally challenged.
The generator is in a dormant state. 2 nearby control terminals will need to be manually activated to restore full power. Unlocking the left terminal room now. The generator is now at full power. You can now use the main console to destroy the heart. Priest's location remains unknown. The demonic consumption of Earth will not be stopped until the last priest and his guardian are destroyed. We will require assistance in order to locate the final Hell Priest. I believe Dr. Hayden can help us with our search. I will calibrate the portal to the Ark's command station.
This is the Resistance Network. In an unbelievable turn of events, the Supergore nest has been destroyed. Reports from ARC personnel in the field say that they have seen a significant decrease in demonic activity across the globe. Many believe this is proof that the Doomslayer himself has in fact joined the resistance effort and has successfully eliminated key figures within the ranks of the challenged. Operatives working inside the UAC cultist organization claim that the leader of that division, Priest zyacard, was in fact removed from his office recently by the Slayer himself. As key leadership within the mortally challenged continue to fall, we are seeing a decreased threat from the demons on all fronts. This has given the Resistance a key advantage in the war for Earth. The UAC continues to deny any knowledge of his existence. As surviving members of the ARC network, it is the belief of this station that these reports are in fact true. We believe the Slayer has joined us in the battle against the demons. To anyone still listening to this broadcast, know that there is hope, and he is out there. Ranks of the challenged.
Dr. Hayden is just across the complex. This industrial campus was once the headquarters of the Resistance.
Good news for the faithful. The deceiver, Samuel Hayden, has fallen. The Ark is no more.
The entrance into Dr. Hayden's outpost is blocked. 2 peripheral turrets identified. Calculating optimal firing path. Confirmed. You could use both turrets to clear a path. I will mark them for you.
This is Dr. Elena Richardson, log entry 002. Subject analysis of Doomslayer, January 24th, 2163. There is no chance that the subject is a demon. We have blood samples pulled from the Mars base event that show his blood type is AB positive. He is male with a genome that makes him very much a member of the human race. But the enhanced strength, speed, and athleticism would indicate otherwise. But we can see from the blood samples that there are foreign bodies present of unknown origin. I cannot, as a contributing member of the scientific community, agree with the assumption by some of my colleagues that he is, for lack of a better word, a god, an avenging angel, the right hand of doom, here to save humanity from its sins. But I cannot ignore that the timing of his arrival, the identity of his enemies, the fire and brimstone element to this catastrophe we currently find ourselves in, has It has definitely shaken my scientific resolve. This is Dr. Elena Richardson, log entry 005, subject analysis of Doomslayer, February 2nd, 2163. Maybe he is a god. Maybe he represents humankind's rage, their will to persevere, to overcome that which would threaten our survival. He is uncompromising, a relentless being of violence that knows no mention of the hesitation shown by our many leaders and politicians during our time of judgment. Can he overcome them alone? If he can't, we as a species, all species, will not survive.
You believe the Doomslayer will save you?
Target destroyed. The path is now clear. You can access Dr. Hayden's outpost.
This is Dr. Elena Richardson. Log entry 006, February 9th, 2163. The only thing they fear is him. We watched as the Horde overwhelmed the very best and most advanced machinery and weapons technology that we could muster against the opposition. It was useless. They moved too quickly. They cared not for themselves, only sought out the blood of humanity. They were willing to sacrifice their own to get to the heart of our world. We slaughtered thousands and millions more followed, but then he came. He cut through them like a sickle through a field. His fury surpassing their own. He is faster, more relentless. I believe him now to be more than just a man. He is Doom.
Dr. Hayden's office laboratory is located at the top of this facility.
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated. Please exit the facility now.
My God, Dr. Hayden was convinced that you would come here for this eventually. Can I just say that it is an honor for me, personally, to meet you?
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated. Please exit the facility now.
We don't know how to access his main cortex. It's all alien. We couldn't figure it out. We have to prepare for his careful extraction. We were given specific orders.
His life signal is barely readable.
Warning. Demonic presence threat level 5 entering main laboratory.
Opening the portal now.
destroyed 68% of Hell's occupying force. Without the priests, the demons will not consume Earth as the Khan Maker had planned. But there is still one priest left, and I have lost his signal. I can no longer locate him. Dr. Hayden will be able to find him. Dr. Hayden is transferring himself into your ship's mainframe. The architecture is similar to his own. This will...
Final priest is hiding in Sentinel Prime. The Khan Maker does not want him to be easily found. The only functional slipgate to Sentinel Prime is in the core of Mars, in the lost city of Hibeth. I have marked its location for you, but getting there will take time. There is no easy way to access the core of Mars.
There are no known pathways that lead there, Dr. Hayden.
The BFG 10,000, designed by Dr. Samuel Hayden as part of the anti-demonic defense grid.
I understand. Searching the coordinates to the BFG 10,000 now.
You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars.
The portal is ready.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
The power source of the BFG 10,000 should be of interest to you as well.
Warning, the Slayer has entered the facility. BFG 10,000 is firing.
I'm serious, that guy doesn't scare me. I'd like to see him try.
That control pod contains the energy source of the BFG 10,000. I'm lowering it for you now.
Telling you he's on his way! I need you to...
Disable the safety protocols? The pod is set to self-destruct. We should move ahead.
Danger. All personnel evacuate to Mars surface. The Slayer has control.
exit portal should take you directly to the Mars surface facility.
The savior of humanity. You think one man can stop the armies of hell?
Access to surface gun bridge granted. Manual loading initiated.
That is a weapon, not a teleporter.
The ion catapult is designed to use only approved UAC ammunition. Override loading sequence. Fire. 3, 2, 1. Charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
The lost city of the dead. This was before your time with the Sentinels. The portal ahead will take you to Sentinel Prime, where the Hell Priest Dane Grom is waiting.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
리그라스 술딱 깬떠라 번역. 아전트가 시공간 곳곳의 차원에서 안전과 평화를 보장하던 노빅 왕의 시대에 이방인이 우리를 찾아왔습니다. 그는 우리 세상의 사람이 아니었고 못된 말을 내뱉었었습니다. 그가 어떻게 우리의 대지를 밟게 되었는지는 알려지지 않았습니다. 센티넬 정찰병이 발톱백을 껴 피를 흘리며 임박한 총말과 어둠의 세력에 대해 중얼거리다 거의 죽은 상태 이방인을 발견했습니다. 피냄새가 그를 따라다녔고 그의 방어구에 묻은 피는 모두 그의 것은 아닌 듯 했습니다. 아전트의 법에 따라 이방인은 콜로세움에서 심판을 받게 되었고 그는 자신의 자유를 찾기 위해 싸워야 했습니다. 그러니 이 이방인에 대해 아무것도 알지 못했습니다. 그의 마음은 분노로 비틀린 것으로 보였습니다. 그는 우리 세계에 맞지 않는 복장하고 있었으며 불가사의한 무기를 소지하고 있었습니다. 우리는 그의 의지가 부상을 극복하는 모습을 지켜보았으며 피해 경기장에서 그는 자신의 가치를 증명했습니다. 이방인의 방식은 무척이나 잔혹했으나 그의 투지는 순수한 센티넬의 마음을 울리는 것이었습니다. 그의 전투 함성은 분노와 함께 콜로세움에 울려 퍼졌고 급기야는 간수들까지 그를 응원하기 시작했습니다. 찢어 발기하라. 야수가 상처와 죽음을 넘어서 투지를 불태우는 모습에 모두가 소리쳤습니다.
I offer you a great powerful one, a sign of truce. I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone. I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdak's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity. I cannot stand by and watch as you put our future at risk. Earth will be consumed, and the energy will continue to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
You'll make a fine addition to the front line, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace.
If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here. This stops nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what...
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.
The Khan Maker has overloaded your systems. Vega has no control over...
If you had let the culling continue, the human race you fight to protect would have survived. Now I will resurrect the icon of sin. He will devour Earth and leave your home world in ruins. Life on your planet shall never return. And this will be yet another world you brought to extinction. This stronghold will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Only a Slayer's Crucible blade can stop a Titan. You must get to the Sentinel city of Taras Nabad to retrieve your Crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal to Taras Nabad.
This is the Resistance Network, broadcasting live from inside the Arctic safe zone. There was a Slayer sighting on Phobos. Eyewitness reports say that he was spotted inside a command center and then proceeded to fight his way through the mortally challenged and onto the deck of the BFG-10K. This can't be confirmed, but many believe it was the Slayer himself who destroyed Mars in an attempt to stop the challenged from further advancing their position on Earth. We will post more information as it comes in. This is an ARC broadcast.
Your Crucible is still embedded in the Titan that attacked this Sentinel city. Your first battle against the demons in this world, where the legend of the Slayer began. Site of the first reported demon attack in Argent Danur. According to the Korax Town, the city would have been lost had it not been for the arrival of the Slayer. All your strength, all that rage, and you couldn't save this world from itself. But this time Earth will be different.
We must move. Quickly. There are those who would seek to stop this. I offer you a gift. Take it. It will give you strength. Help you on your journey.
crucible blade is removed, the Titan will rise again. Your vault should contain what you need. I'm sure you'll want to try out your weapon first before we leave. Erdak is the Maker's homeworld. It is not accessible to anyone. No human or sentinel has ever set foot in their dimension. You can use the Maker's origin factory in the Hell City of Necrovol to pass through the void. Once there, you will not be able to leave on your own. But Vega can create an exit portal for you. That is why you must bring Vega through the void with you to Erdak.
Understood. I'm detaching myself from the ship's systems. Processing. Total transfer to external drive complete.
Vega is no longer connected to your ship. I will reconfigure the portal to Necrovol for you. Argent energy is made from the souls of Hell's victims. This is the factory where that takes place. Necrovol, the city of the damned.
네크랍을 탑들의 중심에는 인간의 영혼을 분류 및 고문하고 아전트 에너지로 변환하는 성체가 있다. 그 탑 꼭대기에서 아전트가 우르닥으로 전송된다.
Here the humans arrive from Earth, waiting to be selected for the process. Maker needs Earth and its souls. Her world is dying. The culling allows her people to replenish their resources and survive. As you save your world, you put hers in peril. Up ahead is Kalabas, the sightless judge. It determines who is fit to begin the soul extraction process. The rest will be discarded to the blood swamps. Once the spirit is broken and enough pain has been inflicted, only when the human has lost all hope will it be transferred to the soul extraction chamber. Inside that citadel is the soul extraction chamber. We must make our way through into the top, where the pure Argent energy is exported directly to Erdak. Your people are made to suffer, processed souls for the Khan Maker's world. I assure you, this could have been avoided with different leadership. This is raw, argent energy. The suffering on Earth, the bloodshed, all of it for this. Once the soul is extracted, the husk of the human body will over time transform into the demons you fight now. The extracted soul that remains will power their world. The essence of hell. The demons only utilize a portion of the resources that come from the human soul. It was the Makers and the Sentinel Priests who discovered and unlocked the true power of the essence. They combined Sentinel and Hell energies together, refined it, and created Argent. With it they did wondrous things. Saved worlds from extinction, healed the sick, and gave infinite power to those worthy of it. This facility was built in secret. The Night Sentinels never knew of its existence. Built by Sentinel slaves, for a Maker could never set foot in Hell, nor demon in Erdak. Argent Denur served a grave purpose to the Makers. This machine was not made without Hell's knowledge. A deal was struck with the Dark Lord. In return for access to more worlds for Hell to devour, the Makers siphon energy from the damned. It is an unholy union, and cannot stand any longer. Get to the transmitter tower. If you can destroy it, the unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world. The tower is held aloft by two enslaved titans. Break the chains. Drop it into the well below.
You cannot stop the procession.
We will not be able to control it! No!
icon of sin grows more powerful the longer it is on Earth. Now, insert Vega to activate the portal.
System acquired. Setting a course for the Earth dimension now.
You must get the other teleporter rings aligned before it's too late. The gate must be reactivated. The longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become. The God Maker needs Earth to be consumed by the demons, or her world will die. By awakening the icon of sin inside her, the seal has been broken. Now the demons may pass through the void as never before. It brought her people and this lonely place eternal damnation. But it was arrogant to bring the dormant icon here. Her hubris has shattered paradise. With the rings fully aligned, the dimensional gate to Earth is now open. Get to the landing platform and pass through the portal. Earth does not have much time left. The God Maker is near. She cannot let you leave this place alive. She is invulnerable when she has the orb within her chest. Once removed, her defenses will be down.
For millennia we have survived, made others sacrifice in the name of our prosperity, so that they may in turn find redemption. Who are you? A human, once a mortal, to defy our traditions.
지옥의 세력이 지구에 내려오자 둠 슬레이어는 인간의 편에 서기 위해 돌아왔습니다. 지구에서 지옥 사제를 무너뜨린 슬레이어는 악마의 침략을 끝내기 위해 천국으로 보복을 이어갔고, 그곳에서 그는 기만의 천사들인 메이커에게 도전해 천사들을 잘못된 방향으로 이끈 고대의 칸 메이커를 물리쳤습니다. 현재 지구 정복은 중단되었지만 또 다른 위협이 새롭게 등장했습니다. 무르닥에 남은 악마가 한때 신성했던 그곳을 부패하게 만들었고, 그곳에 고차원을 사용해 정복에 사용할 통로를 개척하겠다고 위협하고 있습니다. 악의 힘은 모이고 있고 슬레이어는 다시 한번 전투를 준비합니다. 이들을 저지하기 위해 슬레이어는 현재까지 행방이 알려지지 않는 미지의 존재 시천사를 차지합니다. 슬레이어가 우르닥을 봉인하고 악마들을 물리칠 수 있게 도울 수 있는 존재는 오직 시천사뿐입니다.
I knew it was here. Sir, weather's disrupting the signal, but we'll be able to teleport him onto the rig's main deck.
Dr. Hayden, ready to launch the package, sir.
Whenever you're ready. We cannot regain control of Urdak without the Seraphim's help. You broke the seal when you awakened the icon of sin in their world. The balance between their two dimensions has been broken with the demons now in control of Urdak.
Portal ready in 3, 2...
The death of the Khan Maker was a necessary step in saving Earth from the demons, but it came at a price. The Seraphim's chamber. Now, we work to resurrect the only ones who can save this world and its people.
Warning, the Seraphim's chamber key has been removed. The Slayer has the key. This facility will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
The Seraphim is the key to the human salvation. He is the one who gave you your power. It was divine intervention. I am going to transfer my consciousness into the device as Vega did. I am here to help you, as I have always.
And now, they will fear you.
We have been allies for some time now. I knew who you were the moment you set foot in our world, and who you could become to us. I brought you to the Divinity Machine and gave you your power. Where would all of this be now had I not had the foresight to create you? Your gifts are owed to us now.
repay the Father for all he has granted us both by returning him to his throne, and then he will save us all.
Dr. Hayden is the Seraphim. He's been with us the entire time.
I am sorry. There's no need
You
for...
need to see this, because he's not well. Something is happening, and nobody here knows what's wrong with him.
Well, we don't know yet.
The Father's life sphere sits atop the Ingor Sanctum, located in the blood swamps of hell. My body is undergoing rapid transfiguration. It is why I need the Father. Reach the tomb and acquire the Father's life sphere. Bring him back into physical form. I will not be able to join you. Makers cannot set foot in the dark realm. I will be waiting for you at the Sanctum.
The Seraphim cannot retrieve the sphere. It's forbidden.
I have the Blood Swamp's location online.
Be grateful. Despite your transgressions, you are given the honor to serve the gods yet again.
세미얼 헤이든이 수수께끼의 지천사 사무르 메이커로 밝혀진 후 둠슬레이어는 아버지의 정수가 있는 안식처를 찾기 위해 또 한 번 지옥으로 향한다.
I see your mission objective states that you're going to destroy the sphere, not retrieve it. That is not, sir, what Dr. Hayden, the Seraphim, has requested of us. You.
Retrieve the Father's soul sphere. He will save Urdak from the demons. For the humans' sake. Do it now.
This is the Dark Lord's life sphere. He'll take physical form if you do this.
God. Everyone, evacuate now!
Assuming you want to use that orb to go to Urdak, right?
This is an emergency. Please evacuate the facility now.
So long as you have a life sphere, you can get through to Urdak. Your portal signature will read like you're one of them. Listen, whatever we do, I'm in. You want to wake the devil not so you can help the demons, it's so you can kill their leader once he's taken physical form, and that'll destroy all of them, for good, right? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. I just want to be part of this. I mean, we're about to save the world. The Dark Lord has only ever been written about. He's like a decillion years old and hasn't actually even been conjured into any kind of physical form for that long. Nobody even knows what he looks like. So, like I said, I'm in.
Portal coordinates set for Urdak in the 6th region of the Equestrian Hold.
All right, ready for launch, Doom Guy. I'm sorry.
Hayden's files are extensive, and the Ark recorded all of it. The Dark Lord can't be killed until he takes physical form. They're going to have to accept you because anyone who earned the right to acquire a life sphere in the swamp are free to pass through into the Luminarium and insert whichever sphere they have. Effectively, you could awake anyone in there and they'll actually have to help you do it.
The demons now move freely through this world, without the Khan Maker, and since the awakening of the icon of sin here, the seal has been broken.
That's Vega. You left him here on your last mission.
It is clear that I am what was known as the Father. While I have indefinite access and understanding of this world's systems, I lack the control over them necessary to remove the demons and reseal the void. Without a physical form, I am merely a presence. I have no recollection of myself. I believe my essence from the sphere could return me to my full faculties.
He clearly doesn't know what you did in the swamp. Maybe he thinks you're here to help him.
생명의 구체는 치천사의 위대한 발명품으로 존재의 의식에서 기억, 지능, 의지 및 본질을 구체에 담아냅니다. 따라서 첫 칸메이커가 카자두를 포위작전에서 사망했을 때 치천사가 그들을 되돌릴 수 있도록 그들의 생명의 구체를 전장에서 루미나리움으로 운반했습니다. 칸메이커가 돌아와 메이커 무리를 이끌게 됐을 때 그의 적은 겁에 질려 달아났습니다. 치천사들은 아버지가 zyacard에서 퍼지는 역경과 공포를 내려다보며 그 커가는 실패를 염려한다는 것을 알게 되었습니다. zyacard는 그가 처음 창조한 것을 알려진 세계이며 아버지는 여전히 그 세계를 사랑했습니다. 하지만 아버지는 오랜 세월을 살아온 zyacard 사람들의 영혼에 필멸의 속삭임을 내린 것이 그들을 미치게 만들었다는 것을 이해하기 시작했고 우르닥의 불멸자들에 대한 질투심이 마음을 오염시켰다는 것도 알고 있었습니다. 기록에 의하면 만물의 신 아버지가 다보스를 창조하여 zyacard란 세계를 관리하도록 지시했다. 허나 우르닥의 불멸자들과 달리 zyacard 주민들은 필멸자였기에 다보스는 그들도 불멸자가 되게 하려 했지만 아버지 반대에 부딪히며 마찰이 생긴다. 결국 아버진 다보스의 육신은 봉인하고 정수를 빼내어 잉무어 성소에 안치시켰다. 그러나 강력한 다보스는 악마의 목소리로 올리비아를 현혹시켰듯이 지옥이 된 zyacard의 주민들을 악마 군대로 활용하며 은밀히 자신의 계획을 실행에 옮겼다. 이것이 화성을 침공하기 시작한 지옥의 악마들이다. 오케이.
You are here to restore order to my world. With the demons in control, you understand the threat they pose to all my creations.
He doesn't seem to know you have the Dark Lord sphere.
모든 것의 창조자인 아버지는 그 영역에서 사라지기 전까지 헤아릴 수 없는 억겁의 세월 동안 우르닥의 메이커에게 등대 같은 존재였습니다. 영구함의 형태가 없는 아버지의 논리와 힘은 셀 수 없는 차원과 세계를 탄생시켜 많은 종과 문명을 일으켰습니다. 지옥을 실패작이라고 여긴 아버지는 자신의 가장 충직한 신하에게 우르닥에서 자신의 생명의 구체를 옮겨 잉무어 성소에 숨길 것을 명령했으며 그의 의식은 베가라는 이름의 AI로 변형되었습니다. 베가로서 그는 자신의 창조주에게 끝없는 전쟁을 벌이는 암흑구주로부터 숨어 지구상에 있는 자신의 창조물을 비밀리에 보살필 수 있었습니다. 슬레이어가 아버지의 생명의 구체를 부순 후 영혼과 정신이 분리된 아버지는 더는 물리적인 형태를 유지할 수 없었습니다. 그는 존재 속에 무한하고 측량할 수 없는 형태로 남아 슬레이어의 행동 결과가 운명을 밀고 나가는 모습을 지켜보고 있습니다.
It is not required that you end his life. Your mission here is now your own. The consequences of your actions here are irreversible. Among them, as only the strongest could rule the demons. It is you, in their world.
survive, I will be waiting for you at the city of Emora.
세계의 창은 먼 옛날 아전트 드 느르 행성을 극에서 극까지 꿰뚫는 미지의 군원, 그 우주의 수정입니다. 이 불가세한 조각은 센티넬 내전 중 분리독립한 아전트 전사 부족이 뿔뿔이 흩어져 살고 있는 스텝지드를 둘러싸여 있습니다. 분쟁 중 타락한 군대에 의해 사라진 옛 마을의 흔적이 남은 황야에 버려진 정착지가 남아 있습니다. 세계의 창으로 가는 길은 이 정착지 인근의 오래된 도로에서 찾아볼 수 있습니다. 하지만 수백 년 동안 그 여정에 오른 이는 없었습니다. 언젠가 강인한 전사가 창과 그 안에 힘을 찾기 위해 돌아올 것이며 그의 길은 왕들의 횃대가 밝혀주리라는 이야기가 기록되어 있습니다.
To gain passage to Emora, you must power the gate of Devum with the Wraith's crystal and pass through to where the Dark Lord resides. He is waiting for you.
My son's curse has been lifted, and I atone for my sins.
This is the Torch of Kings. Lighting it signifies to all that a warrior seeks passage to the World Sphere. Priests forbid the use of this beacon. If there are any remaining free tribes left in Argentinor, all will see this light and know what your mission is here.
We are still a day's walk away from the World Sphere. You're not the only one who wants this mission accomplished. If you defeat the Dark Lord, any demon outside of Hell would be destroyed.
is worthy.
This is unlike anything we've ever encountered. Not even Urdak gave off readings like this. This isn't a crystal at all. It's a ship. I have the location. The Gate of Davoom, locked in. Have the key to the Gate of Davoom. I will mark its location. This is the only way into the most ancient part of Hell. The Dark Lord will be there waiting for you.
The Gate of Davoom. The only way into the most ancient part of Hell. The Dark Lord is there, waiting for you. He will not allow the city to be overtaken. Like you, he will fight to the end. Dark Lord is defeated in ritual combat, any demon outside his realm will be destroyed.
We had no idea Hell had their own technology. It must have been centralized here, like some kind of ruling elite. Approaching the Dark Lord Sanctum. Starting to lose my connection, though. Doomslayer, sir. I won't be able to...
You bring violence and war to thwart the Dark Realm. But conflict was born in Hell. It is inevitable. A fire that fuels creation and gives purpose where there is none. Stand and fight, Slayer. Honor your true God. Fight and show me your purpose. For too long have I been imprisoned by my own creations. You will not stop my vengeance, nor the one who betrayed me. Tell him.
He is the first being and my creator. When he fell, I ascended.
They lied to you, Slayer. Imora and its people would have been perfect, if not for the treachery of my servants. They sealed me away, stole my power and name. And now, the time has come for a reckoning. As all things were made by my hand, so shall they be undone.